So this is the Air Force Memorial, a commemorative memorial to the Allied forces. It commemorates the 20,456 airmen of the Allied forces who died during the Second World War and have no known grave. Their names are recorded in the cloister that forms part of the building, which we're going to go and have a look in a second. You get a sense for how peaceful it is here. Very, very quiet, as you can hear. All you're going to hear is birdsong. Very peaceful place to be at. Just talking to a couple of gentlemen there. He also has a memorial to his granddad, he said. Was lost in 1943. Same year as Uncle John. Gives you an idea of basically how large the grounds are here. Coming around the back and looking towards the entrance. And the inscription reads, "In this cloister are recorded the names of 20,000 airmen who have no known grave." So let's go and have a look.
Yeah, this panel has got not only Uncle John's name on it, but also one of his crew towards the top there, Hamilton CL, which is Charles Lambert Hamilton. And towards the bottom of the panel JW, which is our Uncle John William Peyton.
Also commemorated here is Arthur Leonard Kent, also a member of the crew aboard JA 969 on the night she was lost. The evening of September the 3rd and the next day, morning of September the 4th, 1943. So a member of Uncle John's crew. Just coming in a little bit closer to now. Arthur Leonard Kent, A.L. Kent. Shown there. Another member of Uncle John's crew commemorated here, which is L.S. Reynolds for Lorimer Seymour Reynolds, who's actually Rhodesian but joined our Royal Air Force. And there he is, commemorated here at Runnymede. Also another member of Uncle John's crew, Roland Eric Langford, also commemorated here. Let me just give you a closer look at that. There he is. Roland Eric Langford. Also commemorated here, another member of Uncle John's crew, is Wilfred Frank Garner, which we're just now going to find you a closer look of. And there he is, Wilfred Frank Garner. Also commemorated here is the pilot of JA969, which of course was Uncle John's aircraft, and his name was Eric Bertram Harvey, which we're now going to show you a nice closer look of. And there he is, Eric Bertram Harvey, the pilot of Uncle John's aircraft on that fateful night back in September 1943. Eric Bertram Harvey. We just pan back now and give you a look around the rest of the building on the inside. And such a beautiful day. Contained within this square of cloisters are all those airmen commemorated. Very, very peaceful, quiet and tranquil place. Just the sound of birdsong. And considering its very, very close proximity to Heathrow Airport, which we talked about earlier, surprising that it's so quiet, or as quiet as what it is. Looking through the window here looks over towards Windsor and Heathrow Airport, which we're going to go and take a closer look at in just a moment or two. I'm just going to try very, very hard to try and read this inscription to you. It's engraved into this beautiful glass window, but I'll do the best I can. It says, "If I climb up into heaven, thou art there. If I go down to hell, thou art there also. If I take the wings of the morning and remain in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there also shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me." Very poignant. Now looking in the main foreground, you can see the A308 road. This is the road that we drove to earlier on. That's where the tea rooms are. If I pan across, see there another aeroplane about to come into the shot on its way into Heathrow. As I say, this road is the A308. Down in these trees that I'm just pointing towards now is the Magna Carta Memorial that we mentioned earlier as well. Panning right back round towards Heathrow Airport. Sorry, not towards Heathrow Airport, towards Windsor Castle, which again you may be able to pick up just in the very distance now. Just another look now to give you an idea of looking to the other side of the Runnymede Memorial towards the main entrance, which I'm going to pan round now for you to have a look at. There it is. See also how beautiful the gardens are kept here. And we're just now trying to see if we can get a good view on this poem. Which Steve is going to read for us, and it reads:
The first rays of the dawning sun shall touch its pillars, and as the day advances and the light grows stronger, you shall read the names engraved on the stone of those who sailed the angry sky and saw harbour no more. No gravestone in you dark churchyard shall mark their resting place. Their bones lie in the forgotten corners of earth and sea. But that we may not lose their memory with fading years, their monument stands here, here at the heart of England, halfway between royal Windsor and lordly London, looking down, here where the trees troop down to Runnymede, meadow of Magna Carta, field of freedom. Never saw you so fitting a memorial, proof that the principles established here are still dear to the hearts of men. Here now they stand, contrasted and alike, the field of freedom's birth and the memorial to freedom's winning. And as evening comes, the mists like quiet ghosts rise from the riverbed and climb the hill to wander through the cloisters. We shall not forget them. Above the mist we shall see the memorial still, and over it the crown and single star, and we shall pray as the mists rise up and the air grows dark, that we may wear as brave a heart as they. And that's by Paul H. Scott.
Just going to get a closer view of those words now. Couldn't get it at the shot that we were doing when Steve was doing the reading there. Now we can see clearly in the camera lens. So I'll just hold that like that, and then I'll bring it down. We may not be able to read what's at the bottom because of the trees in the background. It's not a clear background to read the words at the bottom. And as we said, author Paul H. Scott.
So we came today to Runnymede to remember our uncle, John William Hayton, but we also paused to remember his crew, Eric Bertram Harvey, Lorimer Seymour Reynolds, Arthur Leonard Kemp, Wilfred Frank Garner, Charles Lambert Hamilton, and Roland Derrick Langford. May they rest in peace. And their name liveth forevermore.